Side. Yeah. What else we got? Nothing. But don't mentats run up during the conversation? Yes, please. I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Let's quickly check the top up here. And then we gotta get that one over there. Yeah, it's a few more we gotta check out. I really need a lot of stim packs. It lasts a bit anyway? Okay. That's true. Yeah, I'm going to be skipping like through 90% of the dialogue anyway because I've already done most of it. So that's a good point. That's a very good point, Cloth. Very good point. I'm going to be skipping through most of the dialogue since I just literally listen to all of it. Didn't mean to take the wrench, but sure, I'll take it. Why not? I'll take the wrench. Okay. Ooh, auto docks. Oh no, these are truck drones. Never mind. I thought these were auto docks for a minute.
Move along, please.
Full bag. Ooh, thank you. Emergency shutdown terminal. Oh. Hold on, let me read this real quick. It'll take weeks to get the protocol prototype functional if we ever have to institute an emergency shutdown. But it's better than destroying the thing outright, at least until we get the 17 other prototypes we've requested.
Move along, please.
This bad boy out. Oh, maybe I should fix my broken limbs too. That would help. Go. We're good to go. I think we're good. I already got all this ammo, right? The locker. Ooh. More mentats. Metal armor, huh? Yeah, actually really isn't that strong. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's come up here. Save it. Oh my god. Hold on.
I do so love integers.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Mobius and Scrubs. Those look awesome. Explore for just a minute. Can't talk to you. Where'd you go? Where'd you just go? Oh, you're over there now. Bro, stop moving so much. Okay, over here. Mentats.
Huh?
Okay, here we go. There we go. We gotta skip through most of this. Is that better now? Thanks. 11 tats. Exactly what I was expecting. I need my brain back. Curious on something. Whoa, 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 what? What is up? Oh, gosh. Hold on. I went through it too fast there. Went through it too fast there.
Huh? Depth perception is a problem with this old mon. should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Exactly what I was expecting. I never got that dialogue before. That was new
That
dialogue.
implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting. Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Oh. I just need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Curious
Oh,
on something?
curiosity.
Okay. Can't fix your monitor.
Please. Oh.
Ooh, if it makes me feel better. Why'd you steal my brain? We already talked about this.
Your brain.
Why is that a problem? Raisins. Can you tell me about the Robo-Scorpions? Bigger and bigger. Curious.
Yes.
I'm thinking it's the aggressive. Why did that? It sounds like you built these.
Did I?
Man's your name Mobius. Program. Program their name for a loop. Why did you trap them? There we go. Climb, Mobius, O's, circle, 8s, infinite system. They're all loops. I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied.
Okay. I already passed that one before. This one here. Minor detail, a snake devouring its own tail. It's... okay.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
I tell you, I said.
Well, it's...
Through that. There must be other signs.
There have been other visits.
Okay.
You were... See, your brain...
My brain was very specific. Going through my brain. If I don't get my brain back, can I relieve? But smash Mr. House? I mean, you never know. You never know. Klein said that they had the idea to get 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth.
Whoa!
My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Oh. Okay. What was the... was there any other data that was transmitted?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program.
Oh.
Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least I tried.
Good point. What are the purposes of the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit, why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
We will. Green chocolate, I got you. We're gonna save you. Gotta go.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
But I want to see the equations on the floor. Brain? There's my brain.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
My brain is British? I knew it. Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
You're such a dick.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
I mean, but I am you and you are me. Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
Come on, one off, really? We'll revisit this topic later.
Oh yes, I rather expect we will. We'll be having a very long talk about crawling through old ruins, herring off on missions of revenge. And cazadors.
Don't remind me about
cazadors. Yes,
cazadors.
we'll talk a lot about them.
Listen, you're my brain, so you better be more respectful.
Oh, had I? What exactly will you do if I don't? Not put me back in that cranial dungeon you call your head? Heavens forbid.
You're with Legion? I'm not with the Legion. I hate the Legion. I could smash this tank you're in. How about that? Once you're back in my head, I'll watch television, lots and lots of television.
You wouldn't. That's inhuman.
I would, and I'd follow it up with alcohol and ant nectar cocktail every night.
You're a monster. A deranged, self-destructive monster.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back in my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and Biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things? What about the cool breeze on your cheek and the smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Got a point there. Isn't it just as true that only you feel the way you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
Yes, it does indeed. So we're in an impasse. You cannot feel what I feel, and I cannot think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other, acknowledge that we are complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
You're right. What do you say, Brain? Join me on some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You're part of me. I know you don't want to let me want that happen, but any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
The think tank won't hold up their bargain. We'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Clyde will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Brain's been added. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I like the fact that my torso doesn't get doesn't have any problems. Because I kind of like these upgrades. Let's look at the upgrades again. We've got that's +1 strength, and then I've got what's the other one? I forget what the other one is. Isn't it the stomach or something? There's another. There's one more, and I can't remember what. Oh, it's perks. Let's take a look at the perks. That. I thought it was in here. There's spineless. Okay. Damage has been increased by +1. Lungs are enhanced, allowing you to sprint twice as long to breathe underwater. Isn't it heartless something? Heartless. There it is. Cannot be poisoned and filters into your heart generate bleeding, healing, allowing all healing items chems. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm putting in my normal heart back in, or my spine. My spine and heart are staying here forever. I'm keeping those upgrades. Let's just be honest with each other. I'm keeping them. Now, here is a simple question. Am I gonna make it out of here alive? Probably not if those rad scorpions the robo scorpions are still sitting right there. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm probably gonna die. I know, I'm a little hungry, a little parched. Peckish, not parched, not peckish right now. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to get that easy of a lock. Okay, save it. Just in case I have to. Oh, we're good. Okay, we're fine. Never mind. There's no scorpions around here. We're good. We're good. We're gonna put our suit back on in a second. This is pretty awesome, though. They did a great job. I mean, yes, granted, there was a lot of crashes and whatnot for our first day that we had, but man, what a lot of fun this DLC has been. It's a lot of fun. Great story too. Again, another good story. Thought I was gonna hate it, but man, they did a good job.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
What? Who? Where? Who am I fighting, suit? I don't see
That's
anybody.
all.
Okay, I think you lied to me, suit. I don't see anybody. We'll talk to these people. We'll come back too. Since we can come back and explore at any point, we will end up coming back.
Are we being watched?
Don't think so. Maybe by ourselves. Are you talking about the brain in my pocket? Maybe the brain in my pocket. I don't think I have any more food left. Food. I got one of those left. There we go. To the think tank. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. I think I am. Just double checking. I mean, the game said we can come back at any time. So, to the think tank. Oh, it's all red. It's all red. Oh boy.